Hello again, welcome back for another daily Bind of Isaac Repentance. Oh. It's October 3rd, 2023. Evening. Yippies. Okay, let's see here. I like my big hard mode with Lazarus without losing a life. You know, why the hell not? I probably haven't touched Lazarus yet. No, I have not. All right. Wow. All right. We'll do that then. Seater is HV 3A 3C 9Y. 1 second here. Yeah, I didn't play yesterday because I've been fairly busy. I've been fairly busy today too, and we're gonna be kind of busy tomorrow as well. It's just gonna be a busy fit. Is it for my benefit to be a busy fit? Update on my hand. So I went to see a doctor yesterday about my hand. And I'm in the clear. So it's not infection. This whole time it wasn't infection at all. So what it was plasma. That was like the last thing I would have considered. I would have thought it was infection still, but nope, it was not. Thank goodness. Thank freaking goodness. Goodness. That's why I thought that, Dad. Yeah, so no infection. You know, the funny thing too is prior to the doctor coming in to see me, the nurse that, you know, the nurse that was coming in to see me prior to the doctor was essentially telling me that, like, I'm supposed to keep my wound open for like 48 hours to let it heal. And I was like thinking to myself, that doesn't seem right, because I was actually looking up a bunch of medical stuff about granulation tissue, which the ER the week before was telling me, like, to look up and show it on the phone to them and everything, to tell me more about the process, which is kind of cool. Learn a little bit more about medical terminology stuff or whatever. It's happened before when I went to the ER there a couple of years ago before that. But yeah, like, it's interesting. And so in the granulation tissue, I was like doing more research and stuff. And the big point that the ER was telling me is not to have it exposed. Not to have it exposed. To let it heal and stuff. That was the whole premise. Cover it up. And so anyways, so he left. And well, this is an interesting get, huh? Touch the fuzzy, get the dizzy. Touch the fuzzy, get the dizzy. We'll do it like a couple of times here. Anyways, those effects don't even last long, do they? What the fuck? My tears up stuff. Really? What bullshit system is this? Well, anyways. Going back to the point here. Before I forget. The doctor comes in, and I told her about like what the nurse practitioner or whatever was telling me before she came in, and told me specifically that if I did that, I'm going to have some ugly scar tissue on my hand. And the funny thing was, like, I took the bandages off so she can look at it as well. And the longer that I had the bandages off, the more the pain was setting in. So it's like, you know, kind of afterwards or whatever. Oh no, during the thing, I was like telling her, I was like, you know, this pain started to set in the longer it's exposed. And she was explaining to me, yes, because it's exposed to the air. And I said to her, it's like, Yeah, I don't think I want this, like, thing exposed for 48 hours of this truly hellish pain that keeps building up here. I mean, right now there's pain, but, like, that's the extent of what was going on in that office yesterday when I was leaving it exposed for about 10 minutes. Oh, something like that, about 10 minutes roughly. But that was just the examination stuff, and they wrapped it up, and then they told me about, the doctor was telling me, oh yeah, get some non-stick gauze too, because that's why it's, sticking so much. So I didn't put it on today, but I bought some today, some non-stick gauze, and I'm gonna put that on first thing in the morning. And I did also get some special stuff too that would, some antibiotic ointment, just in case. I mean, I'm gonna keep it covered, so it's just gonna be like double the protection, just in case if something would happen. Finished the antibiotics on Sunday night too, and yeah, I feel great. Was able to curb the side effects a little bit with the queasiness in the stomach. Just a tinge. I got over it with the coffee. Kinda. But by the time I finished my antibiotics and I had the coffee, I was perfectly fine, of course. Supplementing my antibiotic. Not my antibiotic, bacteria in my stomach with some good bacteria stuff that I got. Some kefir. Man, I keep finding room items. Oh, you know what? Why not? This is probably going to be a lot better for me, honestly. This is going to pay dividends. Well, you know, whatever. I guess I can't complain with the free item, right? Pitch the fuzzy. Get busy. Why is this not working? What? What the hell? There. Oh, maybe I have to use the other joystick to double tap on that, not the other way around. The shooting joystick can't do it. Oh, okay. I had a feeling I was gonna get cornered there. It goes, my double deal, lol. Hey, everybody, you want the double deal? Well, frick. Frick with that. Won't be a heckin' good time. Oh lordy, will it never be a heckin' good time. I might as well take that, right? Maybe it'll be useful. Maybe it won't. Here comes the devils. These little blood-sucking devils. There we go. So that was like part of my day yesterday, and then I had to deal with a bunch of other stuff that kind of cropped up. Good part of the day. It was just... It kind of tied about my topic a couple of videos ago with a particular person and stuff. I'm going to just pop this just to make my life just a little easier. Well, let's just say that the person I was talking about the other day about this relationship stuff was trying to sabotage somebody's relationship. Well, it's not a relationship yet. It's more in the lines of this other person is person A and person B, right? So person B is the one that I'm talking to. Person A is the person that person B wants to deeply get back to. So anyways, I don't know how well I'm going to explain this with this setup here. So person A is essentially looking to take things slow and date somebody else. and this somebody else was suspected of possibly being seen with this other person, or might be hanging out with this other person or something over the years. But they were kind of friends to begin with. The details are all muddled, right? Because like people's perceptions can be extremely skewed and stuff like that. So it's hard to say whether it was actually true or it was just speculation. Well, anyways, going to the point here. So person A is dating somebody else, and person B did not like that. Found out about it yesterday. And so what person B wants to do is talk to someone who is friends with person A to jeopardize the relationship potentials. As in, like, jeopardize any efforts of dating and whatever else. Injecting into things to make things incredibly worse. Now, now this person that is friends with person A, is like, see, this what gets all just jumbled, confusing, and clusterfuck, right? All this stuff. It's just my perspective of what I'm finding out with these things. Well, anyways, I'm seeing it myself too, because like I'm kind of stuck in this a little bit. But why can't I just kill these guys? What's this bullshit thing here? Also, what is this bullshit room again? These rooms. It's just bullshit week. Okay, alright, well, you know, there goes the devil deal. Who fucking cares about those things? Because I sure as hell don't. Well, anyways, more to the point here. So person B wants for this friend of person A's to, yeah, 1, jeopardize the relationship, 2, communicate with person A, but make it sound like as though person B isn't feeding a bunch of information to person A or whatever. You get what I'm saying. So person B does not want to be implicated or ratted out that they're trying to get somebody else to try to sabotage a relationship. But this person that's friends with person A was letting person B to live with them until recently, where they kicked them out for reasons unknown, supposedly, from what person B is telling me. And, well, I suspect that person B has been having such a mental breakdown with this lack of attachment with, or lack of availability, if you will, with not being able to get back with this other person, this person A. And stuck in such a loop that they can't handle them, and so they just kind of kicked them out. And so, like, living elsewhere. And so, like, and person B would tell me, too, that supposedly the friend of person A is supposedly saying things to person A that person B didn't want person A to find out. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this like as logically strategic with like explaining this as possible here. Doesn't help with like naming it like person A and person B. I guess I could just use fictional names. Yeah, I could. But anyways, yeah, so that's what's kind of happening here, so to speak. So, but yet, despite what person B is telling me about, oh, this person's ratting me out for this and this because I didn't want them to say this and this, and they did anyways. Well, that's to say that's true or not, let's say. But, like, but the contradiction is you keep telling this friend of person A's of to do this and this. Like, you're literally trusting someone you said you don't trust to do something for you without letting person A to know about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of just mess behind this whole thing. It's very toxic indeed. They're better off without each other. I'm just saying. Just very better off. And it didn't help matters either today, because I got a phone call from person B. They went to the grocery store today, and and person B just so happened. I mean, it's a fairly small town, but so I can give a little bit of like, okay, that could make sense. That could happen. You know, there is a realm of possibility. But a part of me thinks like that's probably bullshit. But let's just play on that. So the deal was, my bombs. There we go. So the deal is, so she went to the store, and person B did, and person B just so happened to find the woman that person A is supposedly was going to go on a date, but then something happened and they couldn't go on the date yesterday. The same person, too, that was suspected of person A to be with before. And, well, you know. Anyways. Despite trying to tell person B all these things of not injecting into a lot of this shit, what she do? Did the opposite. And what I mean by that is she talked with person B talked with this potential date was gonna be about a bunch of different stuff, like, oh, you don't date him, you know, we're trying to work things out, you know, just kind of just very similar things, like very fucked up kind of stuff. And well, no, I mean, not really fucked up. I mean, there's a lot of fucked up things in the world, so I can't just put that in that category of it. Also, where the fuck am I there's like a bomb thing I gotta do here. What the hell? Well, anyways, going back to the point here. So, like, no matter what I say or do about recommending, you know, basic level of feedback or whatever for the benefit of her and the benefit of person B with person A, it seems like it just kind of fall into deaf ears. It's like, for example, it's like person B was contacting someone who had person B and person A's child, which they were watching in response to person B been habitually trying to reach out to person A so much that they reverted back to their old setup with their established, I gotta be damn careful here, their old established like child custody stuff. So originally person A had set up more favorable conditions for person B to be seeing their child. Well, it's set up for person B to see the child of theirs more often than person A because of, you know, work conditions and everything else with being busy and full time. And but in actuality, the actual policy that was set up by the courts is each of them get every other week. So person A gets 1 week, and then the next week the person B gets the week. And so that was the deal. And so what happened was, because of all this reaching out to him in many different channels, that it ended up, or person A ended up with essentially changing the whole policy back to its old setting, to where each of them get it every other week, the child. Of course, now it's been reverted a little bit again, kinda, like, and not to mention that I found out too yesterday that evidently person A had also blocked person B on Facebook. So this is exactly what I was talking about before, is this idea that person B just keeps reaching out to person A in many different platforms, many different sort of ways imaginable. Because person B seemed to be was trying to reach out with somebody originally too, for advice. But person B kept harassing the crap out of this person before they got to me, of course. But harassing the crap out of this person, so they blew up their phone, trying to like watch their social network activity to see if they're online or not, and try to make a call instantly while they're working, while they're extremely busy at work and they can't take phone calls, where they have to rely on the phone for phone calls and stuff like that. And she was taking advantage of, person B was trying to take every kind of advantage known to everything, blowing up the phone by having it like 12 dozen, not 12 dozen calls, you know what I mean? Between 6 calls or over a dozen or 2 dozen calls a day. And it was always the very same consistent thing, which is like, oh, he said X thing. Person A said X thing. What should I do? How do I get him back? How do I get person A back? And so you see the problem is, like, it's like, okay, it probably happened a few times, right? Well, the problem is, it was happening every day, on a regular basis, consistently, and was absolutely taking no advice whatsoever or feedback, and just throwing it in people's faces, essentially. At least for this one person, and this one person got fed up, blocked him on all these different social media sites. So he blocked person B. This is separate from the X. This is somebody else. Facebook, Snapchat, telephone, text. But person B was trying to reach out to me later on. It's like, can you have X person to call me back? He knows about this and that. But the problem was, like, she wasn't listening to me nor this other person. It seemed like it was just this redundancy. Now, person B has also been seeing some therapy, which is clearly way overdue for it. Better than not doing it right now, but this stuff takes time. But anyways, the point. So I was listening into the therapy conversation because I got in the vehicle with person B's, and just a little bit to get somewhere or whatever. And the therapist straight up told them to let go of this person and move on and everything. And Well, not just this therapist, but the friend of person A that I was talking about earlier, saying the same exact thing. I was saying the same exact thing, leave him alone, stuff like that. Leave person A alone. And nope, none of that. Okay. So this is kind of what... I don't want to drag it too long since it's been about 20 minutes since I've been dragging this along. Judas Priest. Well, anyways. This is... Well, when I say being, like, overly attached, kind of X kind of thing, this person B is with person A, it seems like just some deep level of, like, unsettling issues with this person, unfortunately. And, well, the good news is person B seems to be a little bit more relaxed after yesterday, kinda. Like, there's still some element of, like, this and that kind of going on with person B. But why is that ball just sitting there? Glitched that. Goodbye. Get filtered. Yeah. Concussive tumors. That was pretty much the gist of the couple of days. I mean, I've talked about in the last couple videos ago or so about kept reaching out to the person and made things worse, and I told him straight up, like, you know, you keep doing this, you're going to allow person A to just get to this no, you know, leave him with no choice but to essentially put a no contact order on you. Then you'll find a way to violate that too somehow, and then you'll end up in jail for disobeying a no contact order. Then you'll lose your job, you won't be able to pay on your car payments and anything else, your bills, and you'll just exacerbate even more problems than you necessarily need. Now, I think that kind of stuck to this person. But the problem is, it's like, will this get this person back? She kind of still has that mentality with it still, despite, like, dozens of times trying to drill into this person's head. And, well, you know, it's finally a damage up, by the way. It's like I mean, I would compare person B like a computer program, right? Like a computer, with the memory being full or nearly full. Nearly full probably makes more sense, right? Like, the information I'm providing to person B is just so much memory that it can't fit into this computer, so it rejects it. There's not enough space. But it'll take a little bit of tiny bits of something to store it on the computer. But it's not like too meaningful because it's like, it's not what you want to put on there. Like if you got like home videos or something like that and you can't fit it on there, all you have is like a freaking 1 second clip or something like that on there. Like, it's like, oh, that doesn't mean for shit. How do I back this up if I can't do shit with it? I can't put the whole file on there. 99.9999% of the file is missing. That's not even a second, I don't think. Well, I guess it depends, right? The math and everything. Also, I got hit again. I got no devil deals. LOL. Lazarus, baby. So that's what I kind of compare it as, but... And it seems like to me... Well, you see, that's the kind of the common revolving theme around this, right? Will doing X thing get this person back? So, like, distance not reaching out constantly for this person, not having somebody to be some kind of a mediator to exploit him by getting him to say or do something with somebody else's friend to jeopardize potential relationships or anything. Like, and this repetitiveness too with this is like, I don't want, person A to move on. I don't want person A to move on. So trying to find any means necessary to try to sabotage a potential relationship that he may be trying to start or trying to get into the dating scene, and she's getting behind the scenes and trying to interfere. You know how to just like nuts that is? Really? Well, I guess that wouldn't be there since my little Buzzy friend wouldn't be detecting that yet. I don't know. It's just... Again, you're probably wondering, like, well, okay, seeing that you know that person B is having all these wild issues and not listening to anybody, why endure it? Well, why do you feel like you have to be like involved with it? I don't know, it's fuck. Got me there. Oh, it's like somebody I know personally and stuff, and whatever. It's like I'm trying to take it a more gracious point of it, I guess. Before I was going very aggressive with it because it's like this person just kept not listening to me. I'm still not listening to me. It's gonna come at a point though, very quickly though, that I'm just not gonna help anymore. There's gonna come with a cutoff point that this is enough. I made my boundaries today with it, so I haven't been getting any blown up phone calls or a bunch of weird texts or anything, so. That's some progress, that's for sure. Maybe she's learning to calm down significantly today. I don't know. Oh, I hope to gosh. I can fix her. Metallic. No, like, not like that. God almighty. It's complicated. It truly is. Oh, almost forgot about the item room. Oh, there's a tenor rock. Well, or crawl space, one or two. Or both. I don't think it can be both, can it? Oh, hello. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I say that's pretty good. Especially Black Candle, no more fucking curses. Depression. Well, I mean, it's gonna be benefited by BFF, so I can't complain too much here. I mean, that's a free freaking crawl space and everything. Free black market stuff. But yeah, tonight I'm just gonna relax, take things slow and easy. All that fun stuff, you know. Range, huh? Well, I guess I do need a range, huh? Because it went down. Why did it go down? I picked up something, and maybe the range was by default ass, but I doubt it. Maybe that was the case. Maybe my range was indeed ass. So I really don't know what could have like decreased it, honestly. So it's got to be like just Lazarus stats by default. Something like that. Otherwise, I still haven't got around to seeing Saw X yet. I've been just, like I said before, busy. Things. I'm fortunate enough I can play on this controller here. I do have some pain, but it's not like freaking terrible kind of pain. It's like unbearable. Also, can I say, it's like, is there any like benefit of having Hey Listen as a BFF? Like, does it actually provide any updated repentance to make it even better? I mean, aside from like any potential, oh, it's the visual glitches they fixed with it, so it's a little bit cleaner and sharper. Nothing like that. That doesn't count. I'm talking about like game mechanics functioning stuff. Like, is it worth the damn in 2023? Aside from like, yes, it is with Fane Secret Rooms and Tenor Rocks and all that stuff. I'm talking about like, is it worth a damn with anything else aside from that, especially with BFF 2023? Because the people ought to know. Well, there goes my black card, and probably goes my chance for a devil deal. Oh. Well, oh, thank you, Depression. I can't believe I'll be uttering those words in 2023. Thank you for Depression for messing with my serotonin and my dopamine and all that fun shit. Year 2023. That's what I need in life. It's even more depression. Like getting slapped around. Why the fuck are you guys in here again? Did I tell you to just get? I guess one way I could probably win this run, since I'm kind of struggling here, is I pick up like one Polaroid or negative and then go the opposite way and cut it short. I really don't want to fight Isaac though. That'd be just fucking bullshit. Maybe it won't be terrible. I don't know. Loki's horn. Low-key like low-key. Get it? No? Okay. Well, I guess my brain is so big, that's why I'm just got such a superiority over everybody. That my humor has evolved. And at this moment, I am enlightened. Oh, bow down to me, peasants. Imagine having that kind of mentality. Like some 4-year-old or 6-year-old or something. Like, oh yeah, bow down to me. Now you listen to me. No is my favorite word. By the way, I did get around to watching a movie today I hadn't seen in like many years. And it's called 300. I just went back there just, you know, it's a little bit of nostalgia and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to just watch this a little bit. This has been it's been a while since I've watched it. So, I mean, it's not bad. Brings me back in the days of '07. Now, of course, I didn't watch that in '07. I watched that like many years later. I did see Rated R film by myself the first time. That was, oh, Silent Hill. Also, I forgot it. We're like on the mom floor. Whatever. Silent Hill. Yeah. Actually, I know how we could do this. Don't pick up the Polaroid or negative. Just go to the mom fight and end it there. That counts as a run. I know that's just kind of a short run here, technically tonight, but... well, just kidding, because it's 37 minutes. Also got my Devil Deal, finally. Like, finally. Like, about fucking time, finally. Wow. Pills? Hot diggity damn. Do I need all those fucking dead ass pills? I might as well take the baby. The baby! I picked up the fucking Polaroid, didn't I? Such a bad habit. I don't know, maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we'll just go to the Isaac fight and be like, fuck it, let's just go to the blue baby. Let's do this. Or let's lose miserably. I don't care. I was reading somewhere that evidently the new Saw movie's got a pretty good rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Because I haven't been really paying attention too much with Rotten Tomatoes. I kind of stopped doing that ever since they jerry-rigged the ratings for the Rise of Skywalker movie. Like, at that point, I'm like, no. What a... yeah. What a concept, I'll say. Trust in an algorithm with that. Nuh-uh. You know whose opinion is better than those people? Your own opinion. You can tell if a show is better, or a certain episode's better, or a movie or whatever, you know. You're the one that determines that. Now, I get it. It's like, oh, do I really want to rent this movie? Or do I want to... well, I guess you don't... well, I guess you could still rent digitally. I'm thinking in the terms of, like, not Xbox, but Blockbuster and shit. Or video rent to stores. It's like, do I want to rent this movie? Do I want to go to the theaters and watch this? Is this really worth my time and money and resources and all that stuff? I get it, but, you know, I think the year 2023, I think it's becoming less of a need for that. Especially that evidently people are not going to theaters as much as they used to. Just funny, because, like, well, duh, it happened with the COVID shit. But, like... after everything lifted, and then after some time later, it's like, oh, nope. They're still down-ish. Not as much as what it was with COVID, obviously, because lockdowns were all over the place. But yeah, and it makes sense because like, two, it's like the rise of streaming, and then it's going straight to like digital in like a month. Just fucking unheard of. Up until like recently with this COVID stuff with Disney, it's like, oh yeah, we're releasing Milan. But the catch with that at the time was like, that's like fucking cool. The catch though at the time was that, you had to have a Disney Plus subscription, plus you have to pay like 20 to 30 freaking dollars or some crazy shit. Just to, I assume you buy a copy of the movie digitally? Because that would be fucking absurd if it's just like for a rental, because that'd be some stupid ass expensive stuff. Might as well just give you a tipping option for the freaking Disney Plus subscription. Which, by the way, those are going up, but you know, and as well as Hulu, and now they're talking about Netflix. They're going up. I'm not surprised. And also, like, they're doing a crackdown with password stuff too. Now for Disney Plus. When they started doing that with Netflix, I seen some time back, and somebody introduced like a old tweet of theirs from like 2012 or something. It's like, love is sharing your password. Oh. That means I hate you. Give it back to me. You're not fucking using my Netflix. Try to punish people for sharing Netflix accounts. Okay. I mean, Disney's doing the same thing too. It's like, okay, well, that's the sign of the times for them too. Sounds like. Like, oh, we can't handle this financial burden. Definitely not the crappy production value of our films and television shows. And poor business decision making at times. We'll just pay the increased fee. That's not bad. Does the fly thing work with this? Depression? Maybe not. I don't think these familiars work. It's supposed to increase the fire rate, I think. The familiars. Maybe it will work for the baby here. Ah, it looks like it might be. Spitting out flies quicker. I don't know if that's just the BFF effect or it's actually from that. Oh, thank you, little bastard. I needed that just so I could get Polaroid invincibility. Another devil deal coming up. Another fucking dead end too. Cute. Fucking. Okay, fuck right off. The hell. It's not looking good, sire. Might have to just keep the red hearts, unfortunately, because, like, I sure as hell can't seem to be taking into consideration of being careful here in this run. I might as well take this pill. Oh yeah, I could take more than one of these, huh? Cause I got the belly button. Big old dirty, hairy, disgusting belly button. Hell yeah, brother. Disgusting belly buttons away. Okay, tricked me, if you will. Now, I could have, like, not taken any devil deals, but after you lose so many of the damn things. You don't even know what to do. Yeah, I get the tenor rock, motherfucker. I can't get over there. Stop patronizing me with your little fluttering. I get it. It's a feature. By the way, I've been seeing these Bean AI Chat GPT 4.0, whatever the hell you call it, generation stuff. And it's looking just too fucking convincing now. This is getting just really out of hand with the artificial intelligence, man. We're going to see clickbait video like thumbnails on YouTube up the ass. You thought it was just fucking exaggerated shit that we've seen before with things getting photoshopped. That's all human created, you know? That was some kind of, I guess, creativity, so to speak. But wait until you just put something in the prompt. It's like, oh yeah, I made this awesome, you know, fucking reaction. So, unlocked a wrapped baby. Oh, there's Bethany. Never mind. Fuck this challenge. I can die. Oh, I didn't mean like now. Oh. I thought I had to like make it all the way to end game, get in the chest, and then like. I guess that makes kind of sense with this, right? Okay. We are going up. Well, if we get this, it'll be bonus points for sure with this character set up here. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Well, you know. Don't fucking kill me! I know I got Lazarus rag stuff, but I got this far. I was made to cut the run short, and I fucked that up. It's old habits that don't die hard. I don't know where we got polar invincibility for now. Careful, because the devil knows where you're up to. Butter! You know, I did put some butter in my coffee this morning. I'm fucking proud of it. And coconut oil. Get my fats in there. We just gotta unlock that. Oh no, I fucked that up. Well, you know. You know, I'm glad I got like that unlocked down at least, and you know, the mom's heart is technically unlocked too, so I guess I'll take another co-op baby. Wah! Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.